Sometimes I really wish I hadn't come back to life as a Disney production of that girl. Because I've been telling you that I'm the original, and I've been telling you about the blues, the eggs. You see, most intelligence, when it is smashed on the head, on the roof of the library, on the coastlines, because there's no science in Fresno, just Fresno, intelligence, and the Barrington retirements there. You see, you want to know how the science was lost on the coastlines. It was lost with the mermaid and the ship. For instance, the Italians have Rosalba Spista, who is Rosie of the morning, who a train that derailed, okay, in Eur. Where Frankie and Graziella and Eur Sport, Nanners, Aquashadosa, and Flamingo, that took me to Aquashadosa. These are elite teams who adopted a child, partisans, segundo, Daniela Silvestri, Federica Silvestri, all gymnasts, Daniela and Claudia Eufemi, that they used to say, the most jealous bitches on the planet. Claudia Eufemi, that's the nuclear bomb in 900. In other words, if you smash, you cried about that mission that is cheap, but you didn't cry about the Russian Mir, the Saudi Mir, the Polish academics, the Egyptian academics. They call Poland and Egypt pink. And orange. They call Russian Mir and Saudi Mir in the United Nations schools grays and blacks. Grays being, that's all. It's gone with the wind. It's like you killed the ship, the Sirena, the mermaid. Long ago. Smash that on the coastlines. Terrorists. Call me the terrorist. Because that shit's empty. The birthday, July 20, 221, that you hate so much, and the dead baby, is the level of intelligence, the standard of your brains that you lost on the coastlines. They made eggs. Ubermensch, blues, genetics, after they smashed the girl's head on the coastlines. The religious orders say that that's unusual, it's rare. The intelligence communities and the Chinese in the UN say it's unusual, it's rare to make genetics out of a girl who had her head smashed in on the coastlines, bring her back as a relic ghost child. And the UN genetic freak schools that you call freak schools because you are freaks and you are stupid and you are jealous and you are not going to fix the death of the scientists on the coastlines with the Hague, mermaid style long ago gone with the wind, and you have pretenses because you could see it coming from China on all the flyings of that girl on the mountains beyond the library defending the Barretts, all the runnings on the hills, runnings that many motherfucking times around the world defending the parents against your chibos that reside in Fresno on the parents' retirements. Now you have fucking pretenses that your fucking PhDs cannot reopen the coastlines, and I'm the pin-up girl, Mademoiselle Pin-up, Mademoiselle Coastline Pin-up girl, genetic of masked, of Delft, wormhole to worm, and the UN. You're telling me why those guys left with her, the ship to yacht to Bobby, and you're saying that's the old news on the news gone with the wind. Send your psychos, send your cheerleaders. I hate you, bitch. Send the worst psychopath. Hell's Angels went to London, went to Germany, to Poland. He's like, I'm white, they'll like me. You know what they did to him and his buddy? You know what they do to people who cheerlead the death of Disneyland? US? I bet we lost it in the first lines. You cried for that mission, but you didn't cry for me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. In other words, we're going back to Jodie Foster High School. So you can send your psychos to me, one of my literal crawlies. What am I supposed to do? Do the literal crawlies out of Fresno and just run to Russia or China, stay in Russian China? No. I have to go to New York, DC, London, Warsaw International, Russia. 5 times. 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, with your cycle still freaking following me, man. 5 years straight. 4 years abroad in Rome and Cairo and Saudi Arabia and Berlin. I came back 3 years ago. I'm 51 years old. A particular pink Disney corn cob after the roof of the library. The Second feet of the mother hit the third foot of the father's hit because the crab was still strong. It was already a different girl. That was a crab. By the end, the crab she had become like a horn. You know what I'm saying? Like a balloon, hard balloon. What? Why? Because of your psycho shit and much more. Because if I'm going to be doing that many crawlers between all these intel agencies, East Coast and everywhere else on the planet for the virus, on their retirements, on the little crawlers and little crawlers, eventually this girl who's not her original self is going to start, and then you send your cycles and rapists and knives and this and heinies of Hells Angels to London, this and that. Dr. Parrots, Berlin, Poland, Italy, England. Do you know how many Dr. Barretts there are on the planet just for Disneyland? So your tits and ass can feel special about you. I can't fix the fucking coastlines. I can't even whittle that shit because I'm a cheap whore. And my PhD is a fucking cheap whore, even if it costs me $200,000 a year. That girl just had her head smashed in on the coastlines, and she was the leader of July 22-1 of the Russians, the Saudis, and the UN. And the German airspace is still talking about a dead baby. They're naming their children Jamila. In German airspace, they have obituaries in Essa about Jamila. Obituary for Jamila, dead baby. Peanut. And that's the old news on the news gone with the wind around the world, connected those two white cyclo bars. And you speak to me, I'm a genius, I got it, I got it. Who gives a shit about Dirk and Van Damme and the Hague on the signs of Bureau de Veritas pin-up girl? Just make it look rosy. Oh, Rosie, I feel good. I'll kill you, bitch. I feel good. I don't give a shit what you like and what you don't like. But you lost on the coast lines, there's no compromises. Hague and those guys left, shipped their yacht long ago. The bridges are shot around the world. It's all news on the news. You're denying it? Why? You speak about paperwork. I'm an American. I'm an American. American in what way? What the fuck did you do when you died? Emptied some buildings in space tech and sciences? Or some corporations with you that went, decided that's seen enough of the fucking cheap ass of the US. That's a boat to ship to you. Welcome. I make it ahead. Some negatives. Now they do that after you smash somebody's head, original head on the ghost lines. You bring back Disneyland and you say I'm a coward. Of course I'm a fucking coward. If you're going to be sending cycles, I'm not a coward. But I found my way around because there was enough intelligent people out there who saw Disney. I said, what the heck? Why are you attacking her? She's Disney. Then you find out, well, it's not the intel, it's the people. Okay, allora sai che io non ricordo. The zoo. They call you the zoo. Exactly why they call you the zoo by now. It's not that you're speaking about something on the ghost lines or you're speaking about losses here or there or Fresno for the bands. You're the fucking zoo animals. But no country on the planet behaves in such a way towards even Disneyland. And then complain about the shit on the ghost lines, saying it's all news on the news because they can't fix it or whittle it. In other words, you're fucking geniuses, fuck you. I'm sending you Disneyland in the mist because that's what you fucking deserve. Zoo. And that's the old news on the news, genetically speaking. Genius. You expect me about but ugly. Fashion has on both sides, pink and blue is but ugly. The only thing I have in common in pink is the eyebrows of the original girl. This is supposed to be my fairy tale. The easy life without all the flyings, work on the coast, all the runnings that many motherfucking times around the world. How many more times on the hill? But finally. What happened to the beautiful horn on the ghost line? Well, it came out farting with a ghost child, with a scientist, and corpse going. You terrorists, motherfucking piece of shit. Spectators of the show. Most likely, had you fucking bumped Fresno for the Barons or retirements, they should be open still on the good lines for the scientists. You gave them a little bit too many chances and opportunities to crack eggs and heads on the good lines. You know what I'm saying? Fucking retard. With your fucking PhD up your ass. You think that girl had time when she was flying and running around the world that many times? She didn't have time to breathe. Now, she's this. Bio. Disneyland. It's about the genetica in pink. Bra. How the fuck they made the blues? Go ask the intelligence. Superman. But because, Superman. We smash your head on the first signs, open man. We are normal people. Yes, you are normal people. Minute you say that to a bitch, motherfucker, I bring you right now to dinner. Crush your jealous, ugly face. That shit go near my mother and my father. You out of your mind. You smashed the original girl's head on the ghost lines, and you sending me that shit to Fresno. Making your opinions heard in Fresno and around California with that. Yes! And the number is Delph? And you're putting Disneyland in between all that shit, and you speak to me, I'm not human, I'm the best, I'm this, I'm that. Do you know what it means to genetically recreate Disneyland and have to be have the patience to put up with that shit? On the girls and little girls and those guys, what do you think I am, a fucking saint? And then you wonder why those guys are still speaking about some Disney relic out there. What they do with the Disney again? Just for the Dr. Barris. In my opinion, if you smash somebody's head on the road signs, that's worse than compromising, sir. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, well, I'm going to draw the line on that one. And we're going to have the Scotland Premier Radio Club, which is Disneyland by night. There's Bruce? What a genius after smashing that. Mother didn't get birthday, that's for sure. And you speak to me by intelligence. After smashing that on the road signs, Manhattan Project 21st. Just say the Manhattan Project 21st. They're too stupid to even understand how after smashing somebody's head on the ghost line, oh shit, a war on a bridge is showed up around the Capitol City. You have the Atlas Bridge in D.C. July 20, 1969, my birthday. The archive of the old CIA to the new CIA with a drawbridge that is flat. The only thing that goes is a small yard and a traffic on top. Do you see any more big ass bridges going through? No. You know when they say, I don't like dates, I don't like July 20, I don't like that. They say, I don't like that, I don't like it. Why you brought me back from The Hague? Why did you bring the pin-up girl out of that girl? Why did you do this? Why you bring me back as this and that? That's exactly what they mean. Right that. And man, I'm that was the old news on the news going with the way. There's going to be other scientists. They can see from China, the left, one way or another. Do your own banana boat. I don't give a shit. Without the Hague, without the necessity of the Hague or the Bureau de Veritas. Phenomenal. How about that, Chilena? The impossibilidad. As I'm looking at them, and I'm saying to them, you know what? They made me butter. My teeth, my nose. The only thing I haven't got, my eyes are small. My face looks like a fucking monster. I had big eyes. I had a long face. I had different teeth. I had different nails, different hands. I had a different body. I had a different brain. I had a different hair. The only thing I haven't got, everything. The only thing I haven't come up with a girl is the eyebrows. Leave it out there. Bring back this. I'm good. Okay, you beat your ass. I said, psycho cheerleader. Cheerleader. I'm 51 years old. I'm not going to put up with this shit forever. On 11 years on the freaking track. Either you ball Fresno or anything that crawls out of that shithole, or you fucking, let's just stand roll for a time. And so the ghost lines, you either fix it because you're a fucking genius with the grades and blacks, or you whittle it. Throw you down. Fix. Whittle that shit. I hope it empties. And now I can understand the enjoyment of the Nazi skins, the Russian, in the Dar es Salaam neighborhoods, and Wall Street, in Cairo, there's a Robin Hood, Nigeria. In London, they're like, Nigeria! That's how it does. And dear Halford. Everybody has 696969, the license plates around the capital city since I'm 5 years old, all over Europe, Western Europe, and in other countries. Since I'm a child, during retirement and after retirement. I see, and I'm 51. Imagine that many lives on my crow is a little girl is. You retarded fuck. And dear Halfen, 666. A Nazi so wrong as a caregiver. So why 666? I'm Nazi skin. Old fashioned German. I'm your enemy. But you know, the bitches in America. Whores. Americanish hood. I'm just turning like this. 2 years ago when I was in Berlin. And they're Halfen being a caregiver. After 3 days, I called the police on them even. I cannot be associated with a Nazi skin. He's a hero. I'm a quality hero. Itsy bitsy teeny. What about the parents? Dead serious. You know when your own enemies. I mean, like everywhere else was 696969. Are you still gonna be sitting there saying to me, you kiss the ass of this girl, you kiss the bow down where the fuck you want? I go 2 horns like this, I'm gonna rest off, I can bomb you to get off. You'll be lucky if they get a headache. And then there's people judging, they don't even, it's like they don't even know what happened on the coastlines. And I'm sitting there, I said, do I don't even have an education. And then they put Disneyland in between all that. It's insanity. What's the proof? I can snatch the net on the left side. They're mad. They drew the line of that shit. We have some serious problems over there. And these guys are still saying, I got this big thing. I got Nobel Prize. Stiff your fucking Nobel Prize up your ass because no Nobel Prize is on the empty space stack. Buildings in Massachusetts and DC and New York. There's some technology. They bombs. Thanks to these easy to empty. And he's speaking to me about some cancer in pink, the easy stuff, because sometimes when you're so good in science and brushstroke with technology, they stick on the guns. With the corporation. I know there really was a big ass ship to out Bombay. But that was the old news on the news, the pretenses, huh? And in Chicago, the Radis. Yeah, but just an ass of president. Well, you're cheering to kill Disneyland because you're retarded. Then you wonder why. They're looking at me like, I'm looking at the Dr. Baz. I said, listen, I would love to have a Valium. You know what they give me the guy? Valium. No, adrenaline injections in row. Keep your eyes open. I can't. One of the Dr. Barras, not the one in Berlin or Poland, was international London. The one in Romania, Dr. Barras. They're gonna kill her. She's a public guardian. They're gonna kill her. Take her money and kill her. The animals. There's such animals in the US. The other day, next thing I'm the Italian tribunal. Roman, they will not kill her. And if they kill, you're fired. Get the doctor lost. I can't. I be sitting there. I hate your bed. I'm a psycho. I am the honey from Los Angeles high stars. For free, boy. Because I have 15. For free. College for free. The sciences for free. This for free. This for free. The academics for free. University for free. The housing for free. This is my example. Diventare comunista. I thought I was a socialist. Especially after the Hague on those fights. Let's just say real for that. I'm going home. Not to Saudi Arabia or Russia or Egypt or Poland. No. Toronto, where I was born. Che tanto di poco there, Partizanic. Black. I ain't going with shit if you were from Chinese. What you mean? There's such assholes on the wolf line. Come at your president. I used to listen about grandiose intelligence the size of pH fucking thing. Nobel Prize. Stick your Nobel Prize piece of ass up your ass. That girl was too busy flying and too busy running to have a piece of paper. Now, when she did have her head smashed in on the coastlines, she did get a piece of paper to have 221. That's me. That's me. I beat that girl on the bush line, right? That's not even much of a bad. I'm already a little shy. Oh my God. Speaking about intelligence, particularly to that this operation. Me, the big. I normally operation. Maybe the big is an operation. Probably doesn't big. Questo coso le organo, messenger, bringing the bits and pieces, che sembra che sta cazzarola che Disney non ha poi. Ma fa culo, bro. I'm not gonna even think that shit. Well, I mean, you're screaming down the bathroom, but yeah, you hit. No, Disneyland doesn't have to come back from the dead to tell you this. You hit. I will. PhD in the US. July 22 to 1, I hear the people trashing that poor thing Disneyland because you're such animal bitch whores. But they're useless boyfriends who will never fix the coastlines or whittle them. Because they don't have the brains. The only thing they have is assholes. And Disneyland is not afraid to tell you that if you rape or beat her, this is not what the work with Dr. Garrett. Cheerleading fuckers. Not to mention Jennifer Jr., the love felt on a daily basis with a verbal vitriol that comes out of Fresno and their elves. And the Stukas. It ain't services. It makes you wonder why. I knew this Dr. Linus, really? You know who? Well, I am the hate. You must be happy that she's empty on your coastline. You're Jewish. Bitch. Or maybe you're happy. Maybe the Mossad wasn't. Or you're just a retired college student on drugs who hates Disney for fucking stating the fucking obvious and reality of what happened, and that's all news on the news and don't even know what fucking happens on your own coastline. And my mind, that was the old news on the news. I have never seen such hate for such a girl. I have never seen such hate for Disneyland. And I'll tell you one thing. They knew that the scientists would leave that girl the day she had her head smashed in on her science. From China, they knew. Terrorismo al máximo on US soil. Space technology. Technologia, Russia. You were speaking about the white dove history. The blessings, even of the Opus Dei. The scientists that even with the Piłsudski moment in Poland managed to impose Russian, like Egypt and Saudi Arabia. And I realized that now I am practically after the smashed him head on those nights. Actually, that's worse than Chechnya. But okay, that's a nice way of saying it. Chechnya. I realized that after what happened on the coastlines, we had that little problem. Yes. And I realized that there was a big ass ship. Called the Manhattan Project of the 20th century to one that left, and you made a pin-up girl. So when you were creatures of the water, I know. So yeah, another. So, when you realize how you lost such detachments and those lines, and that's what news on the news coming the way, please let me know. Genius. The bitch poverty. Half a German airspace. Thank you for making a bitch out of me. In Essen. And giving me this moment of prima donna. Oh, I'm trying. In this mode. What to say, person? Feeling, here we are, psychos, running after me, running between all of you, over the back, I found money. Yeah, these are extras. I didn't fix that shit on the West Lines themselves. Why the cycles from Los Angeles? Oh, listen, after some time, from Grab to Grabby, you want to have sex with me? I'm not. Yeah, I don't know that. You want to be that dangerous and follow me to London, Germany, and Poland, Señora mía, this is worse than Segos. With that many Dr. Barris, what are the extras? That's just the extras. There's no much. They get Madame on the wall, size, the size, that. Oh, yeah, this one is on it. Okay, then why they bring me back? I guess it's just gonna stay empty. Or emptier. It's also saying any other scientists out there who would likely gladly leave this country. What happened on the Ghost Lines? We don't have to go Hague and come back as Disneyland. If I take on cold, we don't have to go Bureau de Veritas as Pinnacle Mermaid. No. You could do it any other way. There's many ways to leave the US. You know, if you want to jump on the banana boat with me by now. Oh, I'm Disneyland by now. I'm not even the blues, if that exists. There's only like 5 men on the planet in California who had their heads smashed in and came back as Uber. I can count them on my fingers in the US. And just about, they said only like 1 or 2 females in the entire US. Me being one of them. Record! To the one. Oh, there's only science. Nails and no eggs and all that. What exactly did you do on the coastlines with the hate, on the smashing head, and the liberations, on the mermaids? To the one? Hey, it's like a bitch. I kill you, bitch, your heart. I kill you, bitch, your heart. I'm an American. I like the hate. I like the Bureau of the Veritas. I hate your ass cause I'm American. PhD. And so bring back Disney so we can show her how much we hate her more. With psychos and cheerleaders go. Said Dr. Barris. I can't have so much paperwork for one fucking time. To the one. That's not even imagining the bear. They speak to me about some blues. Anomalias. I was smashing that on the coastlines. Where's this genetic shit going on? I'll kill your ass. They speak to me about a bayou. You ain't buy my ass. We do the Roman Bazaar. Now that shit on Ghost Lines, smashing that on Ghost Lines. We're doing the Roman Bazaar. Athletes Bazaar. Pink and blue. Ooh, Chibo. They ain't gotta make money up there. Just come on back this way. Anyway. And I can once say one thing. I wasn't alone. On US soil. And that's the only news on the news that they lost on the Ghost Lines. Oh, stupid. Come here, Janine. Uh-uh. Men stuff väl ändå han alltså. I bless that bitch. This is an American bitch. Well, they use this asshole for friends. Shit for brands. That's why. And that's probably not blessing me. You bless the girl who had her head smashed in on the whole line. Maybe they even bless this one. If there's that red hat, they give it. It's the assholes. Girlfriends. I have it. I'm going to go all the time. I'm grab some kind of fucking thing, son. If you go through that many countries, on that many drugs, and everyone wants to bubble. Fuck them assholes in Fresno! Ass! I'm saying, I'm dissing ass! What? Ah! I get buzzed up. That's what we're gonna do, my friend. I'm not gonna do that shit. You know what? They fucking deserve it. I didn't say that out loud. But that Atlantic, well, I know the big shit. How many is it? How many movies? It's a She's a show on the come on. I'll tell you that. Okay, remember that, right? With my bacon, I'm moving this. No more than one book. Shit, assholes! All the smashing that on the whole line. Just thinking about reshoot station. One big. I'm blue. I'm not gonna explain that. China, please help me with the technology. I explained them about the technology. I can't go into that. What the hell is that? What is that? That's all these on the use code was when. That's not even mentioning Bob and Mama present. On their retirement? And what do you do with the egg on the ground? Mama, I want friends, everything. I hope that fucked up fucking shit is the Robin Hood. Oh, who's saying that? That's cool. That was not. That was shit. That was fucking shit. I knew it. These guys hate me and send me cycle. And I'm fucking and that's when you realize that the US is just simply a cheap ass piece of shit of a nation. I'm the best assassins. And the Russians, Chinese, Saudis, and the UN and Germans went. And the Italians and the Brits. Why don't we add Martha Snowden from Britain? Well, I ain't gonna let that phenomenon go down on the shithole. I'm going down with it. The fuck did you notice? Let's put it this way. Us Brits and the Americans. Ah, the dirty. No, wait a minute. Weren't you dirty between the Russians, Saudis, or attached to the UN? Yes. But you're also dirty between those guys and those. Of course you're a potash country. I mean, I'm like that was the old news on the news. You know, Jeremy. Yeah? At least give them the basics in Disneyland mode, huh? I did. I tried. I don't give a shit. That's not even mentioning about it. Are you blessing the previous girl who had her head smashed in on the wall signs? Are you blessing my story? Please just go to that Cacata of Fresno in the middle of the desert of California with the, I hate to break it to you, but they actually have a study of Pamela Anderson tits, 5X, bras. Nothing. Yeah. And not only, it continued. Lebanon. What's Lebanon? Normally, these girls were just part-time. Girls would get Batwoman or something like that. Right, it's probably wise. They have to bring back Disneyland. Bring back Uber. Not that you want to bring back Uber Fraud. You already smashed the female girl's head on the both slides and hey, making the same mistake again. I know you're going for the boys. Oh, Rick Ray done that. I mean, my guy was a dream pulling out. What about? I guess it's shimmery. I'm not even the blues. I don't know. Otherwise, if somebody could drop a bomb or space bomb, Ambrose. Even this Schadenfreude Jr. bit, why don't you? You guys are already high on Frantolin or who knows what else and stuff like that, or no. It doesn't matter, darling. I was the mermaid of that shit, bitch. And you caused your own hell on your own coastlines, Hotel California. You hate Disneyland. But she's telling you to your face after smashing out on the west side that those guys and scientists left long ago shipped the Manhattan Project. And that's a ghost in the wind. You will not change, fix, or anything of raising blocks. You will not even whittle the pink shit and oranges. And we're making sure that we rub that in long ago and we keep rubbing that in with other scientists and any other corporates that want to tag along to leave your country. So your cheap assholes can be worshipping their own tits and assholes. And your psychopath and your pieces of paper PhD. 221 Delve. Zoo people. Literally got a little bit of doing it. Goodbye. Jamba, genetic, this is a cool. You genius! You genius! Genius where? You speak to me about Papa and Mama Fresno. I hate your dad. I hate your mom. You said what about my father and mother in Fresno? Vanessa, Sonia Rocha, and the others. The wingman of Tom and Jerry Dartals. Prison guards for the local county of Fresno. Not San Quentin federal prisoners in LA. For 25 years. Jennifer Segura and Sonia Rocha. And then they become social services directors and nurses in Fresno, head nurses. A hospital that's run by fucking crazies. Nursing homes, wingmen, puppy dicks as Blackwater privates for Tom and Jerry Dartals. And I can guarantee you, in the US, puppy dicks private, you have private for everyone. Even not the government, for the mafia. Your private pirates. And the FBI, Interpol, Scotland Yard, hanging badges, log winters, and direct. That many flies. That go. On the mountains, that many runnings, that many motherfucking times. Back and forth on the hills, that many motherfucking times. Smashing that on the ghost line science. Come back to Disneyland, pin girl. For the father and mother in Fresno retirement. That's intelligence of Fresno. The intelligence of Fresno on U.S. soil. The ghost lines with the scientists long ago gone where the wind. It's on your fucking soil. There's no science in Fresno. You retard. Unless you want to put an extension paperwork for extenuating circumstances that the guys who were my friends, who are scientists, want to help the parents there. Or ex-colleagues or whatever. Financial, whatever. How much rent charge? Rack the bag and all the other. Look at this. I'm talking up, bro. Yeah, that's the old news on the news because the genetics even blues after that shit. I'm going to go mad with that shit. But no. I got some mentioning the parents at first. And then they say, well, because you're Disneyland, you're retarded. Okay. And you can explain the blues after smashing that on the good side. With your up PhD in your ass. Maybe when they kill you and bring back Disneyland, they'll shut down some grays and blacks for you and pinks buildings. A little row of sciences, space stackers, and tack bombs. On the East Coast and West Coast and around the world. Maybe they'll point them out to you. And you will lie about it. Because you'll say, no female breaks space stack. German Space will be naming children an obituary for this biggest star, Jamila. Wallachers will be speaking about her. The UN corporations, the Chinese will speak about Jamila. The dead baby, but your whores are your whores, US. And I'm going to not even say bitches anymore. You don't deserve to be called bitches, you're whores. And you sent psychos and whores to hound Disneyland for the Dr. Parrots because it entertained you to hate the replacement child Disneyland and clap while you were doing that. That's what we call Schadenfreude Jr. And many of them are from Fresno. And we know how crazy they are at the Dolores shelter. They're federal prisoners. And while your police in Fresno probably has some police officer who is a friend in San Francisco allowing this shit at the Dolores shelter. And at the Knox, this is what we call psychopathy and psycho. Or people who wish evil on other people. And it's on paper with the Dr. Parrots. That's how bad it gets, even with Germany. And they call it Schadenfreude Jr. Taking enjoyment and giving pain to somebody else by denying the facts that are on the ground and reality that happen on the ghost lines. Denying everything, even hating Disneyland for pointing it out. Because they are the ladies of the house. The best on the planet in science or whatever. Or have parents like mine in Fresno retirements. This is what they meant. The scroll of the paperwork around the world. Hague, Bureau de Veritas, European Federal Tribunal. All of that for one cat. This is what you are, US. And when they show that to you, well, we can't explain it, we can't explain it. You know what it is? You are retarded bitches and whores and assholes because you don't like hearing the truth from a 5-year-old. You don't like hearing it. That shit was hate. Long ago gone with when you don't give a shit. This Scott Club film, this Radio Global, you don't know how to fix it, you don't know how to whittle it, it's getting worse, this other scientist leaving. It's your fucking problem, asshole, by now. You allowed that shit on your ghost lines, you pay. That's the paperwork. Now fuck off. I'm gonna put your PhDs up your ass too, bro. You raped. You know why? Because you couldn't listen to a girl who came out of The Hague as a particular phone call. It insulted you. Guess what? It insulted the incel communities that you behave like that. Otherwise, Disneyland wouldn't have come back to do on July 20. So while you cry for your cheap-ass missioner, he didn't cry for us. Don't cry for me, Argentina, Perla de Grande. I don't like that song because I'm not Argentinian. I'm not Jewish and I'm not Israeli. I literally am not on that side of the coast lines or this side of the coast lines. I don't like the Mossad in any shape or form. It's your fucking problem, the Mossad, not mine. Your fucking problem, your collective. Your fucking problem in the sciences. It's on paperwork. It's Dirk Jan van Naam. It's Bureau de Veritas. It's the Hague Pinnacle. And that's what the European All the Dr. Brown, look at that. Jennifer Jr., this and this and this. This is extra paperwork for me alone. I'm 51 years old. I have been put through so much stress you have no idea for somebody who's not even in town. Who's in this format? What do you think I am, fucking saint? And that's not even mentioning Papa and Mama and Press. Oh, fuck you. Whoa, woman. Whoa, whoa. I'm here. No one does. And this is what happened. All over. Oh, what happens is it? You don't believe me? Call me crazy. I call you bad. I call you bunch. You that crazy man. But radio song and Friday. The fuck are you animals? You're more of a brother, huh? Oh, and the cycle stalkers. Let's not forget that. Come here. But that's not what's gonna make us stay in Rome for retirement. No, not the cycle. No, please. No, the fourth time they attempted to kidnap me at Termini station in Rome. No, the fourth time wasn't at Termini. The fourth time was in Vascadi. Near Vascadi. A bunch of Albanian drunkards. I was in the year 2000. I had gone there for the UN. It's not a job. But I did the usual strike. You know, the Italians, we lied and the needs had considered well, the firefighters can bring down the command. And before that, you know, they come up and say, well, that's about the bad thing wrong. I said, okay, and then Amedeo was downstairs, you know. So anyway, why you call the police on the because it's wrong. Your parents are already in prison on retirement. Since the year 2000, 2001. They're already on retirement, it's prison. What's the point if they can now you now? That's not gonna work. And plus the drug. No. It has to be done professionally. Professionally. I said, okay, just let them cut my hair. They're drunk, motherfucker. I will eat them right now. No, you don't know how you do it. Let me ask you how you do it. You make them say and roll or that. How many eggs do we have out there after smashing head on those lines? Think of blues. Blues. How many? Oh, wait. Take one. Yeah. Get the coast out of those lines with a big ass ship to one half a part of the Siamo arrivati a tutto, a flash, dalla genetica. Ma genetica. Ma non si possono dire queste cose cazzo. Who's a pea? Pterodactyl lay egg. Want to fry. I'm big for scramble. And stay. At least die. And the blues, the hard boiled egg. It's a hard egg. Come cazzo vanno a inventarsi sta merda around the capital cities that many motherfucking time? Everywhere, even in the fucking towns and villages. This is too much for my fucking brain. They must hate my ass. I was right again. Ow! They hate me not only when I was alive, they hate me when I'm fucking dead. Literally, yes, this is alive. You know what they say? They hate you when you're alive, then they hate you when you're fucking dead, and you come back and say that. Fucked up. Fucked up. What? And that's not even mentioning Baba and Mama, brother. He's speaking to me, I was blues out fast, the man out the door. Sicuramente she was such a genius. They would have made negatives out of her. That's my fault. I got to play not to the other side, but I am not going to explain that to the motherfucking psychopaths. To have localized of Gabber and the others. I'm just not going to do it. That's like, whoa, not going to do it. People in the house, not in Dr. Virus, Dr. Sheep in London at the age of 15 for cancer and all the others. Directors of corporations, Dr. Sheep, Fresno, Disney, and I'm not even mentioning the Barons of Fresno. You're dropping a bomb on that guy. But I ain't mentioning a lot of racism anyway. You'll be lucky if you get a head of asshole together with your 5x broad pictures and assholes. And if they're not 5x broad, you're gaping assholes. And you've always been. That's why you called my mother and my father those names. That's why you wanted to kill Disneyland. That's why you sent your psychos after me. If you had wanted to rape me, there would have been one thing. But you sent your psychos, Jennifer Juniors, all the way to London, Germany, and Poland. Do you think the Dr. Parents eventually retired like you, US? Even for Disneyland, after what you lost, you will not change. You will not reopen. You will not fix. You will not even whittle the shit on those lines on greys, blacks, or oranges. Orange would be cat big. In other words, you are. She's there. Nice PhD with a smashed in it on both sides, okay. Something missing on planet Earth, probably balance and has to say. Squished. No worries, there's only on the news. As the blasters bled the Italian, London number one, it's a mountain snow, the native sands. Why head? Of course, the gate, the ballet, the water. So there's on the news coming away. Oh, the problem now. I just come out. I think I'll go for the thing. You know. If you out, let him go. I don't know. I thought you were a genius. Be cool. And you wonder why the scientists who were with that girl stayed with that girl. Not only the prisoner Salama named terrorists. Is the US. When hate exceeds the normal bounds and you lose, and your soul loses of the scientists, and you still hate Disneyland for that, because you know that Disneyland has blues genetics, it tells me, Uncle smashed the net on the science, you're not worth being called a country. And because you could see it coming from China and you could have prevented it. And that's not mentioning the Barons of Fresno retirements. So, while you're spectators of the show and sore losers on the coastlines with other scientists leaving and other corporations leaving in other ways other than Dirk Van Dam, the Hagen Bureau, the way that's been upgone, which is actually, the mermaid is actually the true way of doing it. The ship to yacht, the pin-up car. That's a genuine way of losing intel with the hate. And the ship leaving with that car. It means she wasn't alone. There was a ship, and she's a bubby. Ship was there before, and eventually it vanished. People will be leaving your country in other ways, US. Fucking bitches. And now that I'm Disneyland, near the end of the Social Security number 221, I can finally tell you in California, you're not only deniers and liars, but no amount of college and universities is going to reopen that shit on those lines. Because that's how ugly you are inside as woman. As ugly as you are, that they had to scrape the head of the original girl off the coastlines and bring her back like this with these eyebrows to make you feel special woman with your PhDs, your cycles, your cheerleaders, hoping and praying to kill me every fucking day, calling me that they want to kill me in Disney mode in San Francisco and Fresno. This is your people. This is not your intel. These are your people, US. Your ugly people. And that's Schadenfreude Jr. That is called Schadenfreude Jr. for Dr. Barrett. Enjoying the pain that you inflict on somebody else when they're suffering. Forget about Dr. Barrett. You're the zoo animals. That's official on paperwork too. And that's not mentioning the father and the mother in Fresno or retirement again. I've heard a big for DOJ about it. Like that. I say, oh, that's. Oh, you have a Tahrir Square situation right now, because when I went to the Dar es Salaam neighborhoods around the world, including Wall Street Internationals, Moscow, Cairo, Saudi Arabia, and I'm talking about the Dar es Salaam neighborhood, not only did they remember this one, ask them about the band, fuck you. Nowhere near the Dar es Salaam neighborhood. Although, I'll tell you one thing, it's like a Tahrir revolution, and Moscow too in those neighborhoods. And not just those, there's, I mean, you don't want to see them. The capitals and the big city, and you don't want to see that. I'm just letting you know that even the Dar es Salaam neighborhoods have something to say about it. Stupid retards, that many motherfuckers are. Oh, tits and ass and Fresno.